Hey everyone, Brian Zane here. I just got the November edition of Pro Wrestling Loot. If you don't know by now, Pro Wrestling Loot's that monthly gimmick that comes to your mailbox, kind of like Loot Crate or Nature Box, full of wrestling goodies. Let's crack this open and see what's inside this time. So the first item out of this box is a John Cena action figure. If you recall the second Wrestle Crate unboxing I did several months ago, that was the Ultimate Wrestle Crate, $30 a month for that gimmick, and I had a John Cena action figure in that one too. I gave that one away to a friend, so I'm not now inundated with the John Cena action figures, but here's another one of the collection. And looking what I see inside, just kind of a sneak peek, this is where WWE things kind of begin and end in this box, so wait till you see what comes up next. Like I said before, that was pretty much the only WWE item in this month's box. Everything else, from what I can tell, is very NWA themed, and it starts out with this Socal Pro DVD from the NWA Wrestling Showcase, which was held back in June of 2010. Now, before you scoff and say, oh, it's another Socal Pro DVD, which we've seen a few of these before so far in the Pro Wrestling Loot boxes, take a listen to who's on the card on this show. There's Blue Demon Jr., there's Mascara Sagrada, there's Adam Pearce defending the NWA Championship against Joey Ryan, X-Pac's on this card, Natural Selection, which is a tag team that used to feature Brian Cage, who of course now has been in AAA and Lucha Underground and stuff, and he is managed by the late Percy Pringle III. There's a lot of big names here, and Willie Mack and Scorpio Sky. If you're familiar with anything in the indie scene on the West Coast, Willie Mack at one point was a WWE prospect, so lots of big names here on this card. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what this DVD is like. So a good first non-WWE thing out the gate on this box. Up next is a poster. Let's see what it is. I've unrolled the poster. You can see that it is a Championship Wrestling from Hollywood poster. This is back when it was an NWA affiliate. This is back from 2010. You can see Adam Pearce is dead center on the cover. You might be able to sense a theme here with this box. Adam Pearce is in the center. There's Colt Cabana. There's Percy Pringle III. There's Joey Ryan. There's Antonio Cesaro back when he was Claudio Castagnoli. So again, if you're a collector of this kind of memorabilia, this is another great find. Okay, the last two items out of this box, I think they're pretty big ones here. First of all, it's a print of a picture of Adam Pearce. Again, the NWA Adam Pearce theme is very strong in this box. Now, for those of you who don't know who Adam Pearce is, he's a former multiple-time NWA World Champion. He and Colt Cabana feuded all across the country several years ago over the belt. I think it was the 7 Levels of Hate, I think it was what it was called. It was a big deal in the indies. And then, of course, now he is a trainer with the WWE Performance Centers. That's a brief bio on Adam Pearce. He's been around the block for a long time. And, of course, here's the crown jewel of this box. It is a signed 8x10 of Ric Flair. Now, this is not a print. This is not a picture of a signed picture of Ric Flair and it's printed on photo paper. This is actually signed, hand-signed by him. I can tell here that this is definitely written on with blue ink on this 8x10. So here you go. It's an autographed picture of Ric Flair. Every box this month gets one of these. Now, here's the thing with Pro Wrestling Loot. I've been saying for a long time their price point has been $17.99 a month. But I've just been informed by the proprietor of Pro Wrestling Loot that starting this month, if you haven't already started signing on for the boxes, the price point is now $19.99 a month. So there's a $2 increase. If you're already spending the $17.99 a month, if you've already signed on before this price increase, you won't be getting charged anymore. It's the new subscribers who are getting the $19.99 a month. Price charge. So the reason for that, I've been told, is because he's up, as you can tell if you've seen my previous unboxing videos, he's been up in the game of his quality on these boxes exponentially every month. So now he's at what I think is peak performance for these boxes. Again, the price of a Ric Flair autographed 8x10 hand signed, I mean, how much would you pay for that at a Legends convention? $20, $30? That's already covered right there, not to mention all the other things like the John Cena action figure. This is probably $15, I think, at like Toys R Us or Walmart. The DVD, the posters, the other pictures and things like that. So I would have to say that for $20 a month, again, it's a good deal. You don't have to deal with price points like Wrestle Crate with their $15 and their $30 a month. You get a comparable box to the Ultimate Wrestle Crate $30 gimmick for $20 a month. I think that's a great deal. And right now, if you go to ProWrestlingLoot.com, if you still are interested, sign on using the promo code ZANE when you subscribe. You get 10% off your very first box. It's still a great deal, even though there's a bit of a price jump from previous months. So again, $19.99 a month for Pro Wrestling Loot. And if you want more information on the pricing and what kind of stuff's in there and whether they ship internationally, they do, go to ProWrestlingLoot.com. So be sure to thumbs up this video if you like it, subscribe to Wrestling with Regret, and don't forget to buy the t-shirts at ProWrestlingTees.com. I'm Brian Zane, and I'll see you next time.